Baptist Church. Come experience the Lord for yourself. Come experience the Lord for yourself. FWBC. Come experience the Lord for yourself.
Where some preachers even look at her now, and because of how historically she's been interpreted, it's been seen that some have called her a whore. They have a lot of negative stuff to say about her. What good have you heard about the Samaritan woman? Not much good at all, not until she comes in contact with Jesus. And with that being the case, that for me is a hermeneutic that is filled with patriarchal privilege. It's a hermeneutic that does not take into account the reality of her story. What is the reality of her story? Well, others have made conjectures based on the fact, here it is, that she said, that Jesus said, you have 5 husbands and the one you're living with now is not your husband. So we presuppose, because in this country we have, watch this, a really negative view in the church of the body. We are scared of the body. Don't bring up the body in the church, because the body is something we don't discuss, we don't talk about. Now the funny thing is, church folk will get in the beauty shop and talk about the body. We'll get in the barber shop and talk about the body. We'll even be in the parking lot talking about the body. But don't you come to church and talk about the body. And so there is a presupposition that she basically has had bad luck in relationships, when in reality it could have been systemic, in that in biblical antiquity there was something called levirate marriages, and levirate marriages said that if a woman was widowed by her husband who had made his exit from earth to eternity, at that time the law called for the brother next of kin to marry her, and if he died, the next of kin married her. And so it could have been that she had been married 5 times because of the levirate system. It could have been that she outlasted them, all that she had married, and they had died. It could have been that she had been deserted. We don't know why she had 5 husbands. So why do we assume the worst? I declare it's because there is a historical hermeneutic that has created a negative narrative about this woman that we would not create if it was a man in this text. And my brothers and sisters, I'm going to deal with that right now, because the only thing you can say about this woman for sure is that she had 5 marriages that had come to a dead end. That's the only thing we know. We don't know why. We just know all of the marriages came to a dead end. It doesn't make her a hoe. It doesn't make her a bee. It doesn't make her some nasty skank. It doesn't make her someone who's just sleeping around a whole lot. It just means that she's been caught up in a merry-go-round that has come to a dead end. And with that being the case, I want to hang out there. Be careful about buying into somebody else's narrative of you. I'm especially talking to black women right now, because black women have had to deal since your entrance into America with a narrative about you that has been demonic, that has been diabolical, that has been nasty, that has been negative. And in the charismatic church, they would say the devil is a lie. And that's what I want to say to black women. Stop buying in to a narrative about you that ain't got nothing to do with truth and what God is doing in your life.
West Baptist Church.